Let's get Facebook up. Unfortunately, no, I have the hottest band in the world, Kiss. I'm seeing Kiss tomorrow night.
Is that that's in Sydney,
Kiss.
eh?
Yeah,
I saw him at the
Aqua
AFL
Stadium.
Grand Final. Yeah, right. They got to be that old
like,
now, but shit, they still go.
We are live on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Sally. Jesus fucking Christ. I am here with the Kingdom World Heavyweight Champion. Speaking of which, where is the championship, Mr. Morgan Rose? Where is it?
It's actually in my car because I was out filming promos with it a couple days ago. So it's in my car, ready for tomorrow. Yeah.
Ready for tomorrow night? You're going to be squashing that little pesky bug B-boy.
Yeah, smushing the bug. And still.
So, obviously the past 2 months have been pretty tough for all of us with the passing out of nowhere of K18. I asked this question on Wednesday. What are some of your favorite memories of Kyle at shows?
I think one of my favorite memories of Kyle is it actually wasn't at a show. It was, you remember the last time we did this interview? And he was going crazy.
A year ago, eh?
Yeah. And I'd never done like a wrestling interview before, and I was like, oh, I don't know if anyone's going to show up. And Kyle was like always in the chat to represent, like one of the most supportive fans. Like he was there for everything, never really missed a show. You could always hear him in the crowd. So yeah, my favorite memory was definitely the last chat we had where he was going, because I was especially nervous before we started, and I was like, oh god, is anyone even going to show up? So it like kind of calmed me that like there was an active voice in the chat, so that was pretty sweet. Yeah. Which kind of sucks now because not gonna see that today, unfortunately.
Nah, chat's been a bit quiet past couple months, but we will continue to keep his legacy on. So tomorrow night you have the bug known as B-boy.
Oh, you got one of the masks.
Tomorrow. This is from like 2015 though.
I remember I used to I used to want one of those so badly when I was like, I used to go watch B-Boy when he would wrestle for Rock and Roll at Dapto Sitos when I was like 13 years old, and I didn't have enough money for one of those bloody masks, so I'm going to get my revenge for him not giving them out for free. I wanted one of those so badly too. Dressing around like B-Boy. But yeah, like I heard he's got a little injury, so we'll see how he holds up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, injury. Mr. B-Boy's injured. Oh, okay then. B-Boy, you're screwed.
Yeah.
You're screwed, kid.
Yeah, he's done. Injured or not.
Now, he's done. Yeah. So, obviously, you won the championship against Zuzu. Was it the last show? Or the show before that?
I won the title the show before that by cashing in the briefcase against Misfit and Buccaneer. But yeah, so that's how I won like the initial world title. But then we unified the world and elite title in the last show with Zuzu. Or the show 2 shows ago, because I was off the last show. So 2 shows ago was when I basically combined both of the titles with Zuzu.
That would have been the Walls End show, like last year.
That was where I won the Walls End one is where I won where I beat Misfit and Bucky. I can't remember. I think the Zuzu one was at Club Maitland City. It was in a different room though, so I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure it was at Club Maitland City, which is where we'll be tomorrow.
There's which unfortunately I won't be there because I'll be seeing the hottest band in the world, Kiss, because it's my birthday week. I'm 27 next Tuesday, so I've got plenty of pockets. Why not?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man, the big 27.
Shut the fuck! I'm not that old yet. Jesus Christ!
Oh man, 3 more years you'll be 30.
Oh fucking!
Coming up.
Don't remind me, please. Don't remind me. For the love of God, do not. Speaking of Zuzu, he's watching on Facebook. Zuzu, hello.
Mr. What's Zuzu, going on, Zuzu? I don't know if he wants his rematch. We'll have our rematch.
Oh, calling you out, Zuzu. Calling you out. Now, obviously, we had the show tomorrow night is a stacked card. Let me just get it up here. Where is it? Here it is. I have a lot of overlays. We have some barn burner matches.
Oof.
We
What a
have
card.
Otis versus Hell Yeah. We have Otis versus Hell Yeah. We have Akel versus Randy Red Dragon. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that
He
guy?
was on the last show. I
Like,
wonder who it is. I've never met him.
yeah. Now, obviously, the last show, a fan jumped into the ring. Rule one, people, don't jump in the ring. You get your ass
Yeah.
kicked. Quite
Stay the fuck out of the
literally.
ring.
He
Yeah,
got
stay
fucked
out of the
up, that
ring.
guy.
Yeah.
He got
Was
fucked
he
up.
drunk?
You dumb. I
Which
don't
he
know
must have
because,
been
like, I
drunk.
watched the show. I watched the show, and like all you see is this guy sprinting from his seat in the third row to the ring, gets in, and starts beating up Falco. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" No,
Yeah, fuck.
I'll be
You gotta
back
be.
at Kingdom real soon.
Yeah, don't you jump in the ring though.
Gonna have fuck no. I say
Just,
I'm outside the ring doing
yeah.
YouTube content and stuff. Yeah. Obviously, back to the card. Get it up on the screen. We have Jack Dullahan taking on always injured Tyler Gunn, who seems to want his title back. But guess what, Tyler? Yeah, you have to earn that shit. You have to earn it. And then we've
Gotta.
got Harvey Falco as Torture up the tats. I like tats. We got Fergus and Barry Blake versus Delicious and fucking Pikachu.
I
What are they
heard
gonna do?
Pikachu was at the last show.
Oh,
They're
Pikachu.
starting trouble.
And then
Yeah, they're starting trouble with Pikachu in the
and
main
then
event.
obviously we have your match, the main event. Where you belong against injured B Boy, who's always injured apparently. Can't even fucking stay not injured. Like B Boy, what are you doing, man? Now, obviously, guys, the show is tomorrow night, Club Main City. Unfortunately, I am not there tomorrow night. I have duties to attend at Accor Stadium. But I will be back hopefully very, very soon. I think there's a show in November, according to Adam. I'm not too sure
Yeah,
if there is or not.
November 4th. November 4th is K19. I believe at Maitland City as
Okay.
well. The real
I may
question
have to
is,
make a comeback.
who do you have winning each match? Except for the main. I already know who you have winning the main.
Otis, Torture, who else? Barry Blake and Fergus, Randy Red Dragon, Dullahan, and Morgan Rose. Spoiler.
Sounds pretty right to me. We'll have to see though.
Now, obviously, you wrestle for Rock and Roll Wrestling. What are those shows like? Because I've always wanted to go to one of those shows. Obviously, Wollongong, bit of a shithole. Fucking hate Wollongong.
Yeah,
It's a fucking dump.
good wrestling though. Bit of a shithole, but lovely wrestling. Rock and roll wrestling. People got to check it out. That's a lot of people from Sydney. It is a bit of a trek to come down, but everyone who comes down always has like good things to say. We have like such a good venue as well. So like the venue location, just the years of work that have been put into making like those shows as crisp as possible. I think we put on a pretty good show there.
We've got Piers Austin, the bold, the beautiful. He says, Rock and Roll Wrestling is fantastic with awesome people. I will get to a show very, very soon. Zuzu says, ha ha ha. In his dreams, I will kick his head off. Zuzu, you ain't going to do shit, okay? You ain't going to do shit to Morgan Rose.
We need Piers to come down and start manager. I need a manager. I heard he's doing some good work with Vinny Vane. I think I need a manager. Bring Piers down. I need a mouthpiece. I can't talk.
Obviously.
Yeah, bring him down.
Piers, get down there, lad.
He can be the general manager. He can do whatever he wants. I know Hunter wants to bring him down, so you're more than welcome, Piers. Come on down, son.
Yeah, because like what he's doing right now on YouTube, like shooting the shit uncensored, fucking good shit. Let's
I
go.
actually,
Okay, Piers is keen.
yeah, I've been because of when the
Piers
shooting
is
the
keen.
shit episodes drop, I I drive trucks and like every time that they're dropping, I always have like long distance to drive. I've watched probably like the last 10 or 11 episodes in full in a row just because they drop at like the exact perfect time for me. So I've just been like binge watching all of them every time they come out.
Hmm.
They drop at like the perfect time. So I always watch them when I'm at work. Pierce, have me on the podcast, son. I'll come on there. I'll dish out some dirt
Now, yeah,
on that
come on,
son of a
Piers.
bitch Otis. Yeah, I'll shit on Dicko. That son of a bitch.
Ooh, you,
Fuck it.
oh,
I'm gonna bury
hold
you,
on, wait a
Dicko.
minute, wait a minute, wait
I'm
a
gonna
minute,
put you
wait a minute.
6
You and
feet deep,
Otis,
Dicko.
I still,
I'm gonna put you in a
aren't you
grave,
and Otis
Dicko.
like tag champs of All Star or something? Like, what the
We're tag champs everywhere, but there's
you can
trouble in
bury
paradise.
Dicko. You can bury. Yeah. Give us Kyle back. Fucking get rid of Dicko and Donald Trump.
And then
Fucking
we'll
both off.
resurrect Dicko.
Golden shovel for
It'll be like
Dicko.
Easter. Yeah,
Yeah,
bury
just bring
Dicko.
them
That's
both
fine.
back.
Yeah.
Now, fuck me. Fucking, everything's just hurting me today. Fucking knees hurting. This just hit me in the head. Let's talk about All Star Wrestling because I haven't been since Newcastle. Obviously, I'm not going to get into it, but there's obviously a lot of controversy around the whole situation. I'm not going to involving Kyle. We all know that's
Hmm.
I don't know the whole story, but obviously I haven't been for a while. I don't know if I'll be back to this year, just because obviously cricket's back up and running. To get into Padstow by 7 is going to be tough because games now finish at like 6:30, and they got to go from there to like fucking Padstow and shit. But obviously, the next show is called "There Can Only Be One," featuring Keegan, Lee Morrow, and Elena Jordan. Can't they bring some like real tag teams? I mean, you got yourself and Otis. The rest of the tag teams are just absolute jokes. Like, hell yeah, puppeteer. Who the fuck's the puppeteer anyway? Like, for real,
I
who the
mean,
fuck is that guy?
doesn't matter who they bring. Me and Otis will same result every time. Although, I think me, B Boy, Caesar, Otis, there's a bit of unfinished business there after the last show we were on. So I think that'll be the next step.
Hmm.
First, we got to get past Caesar and B Boy, and then we can look ahead. But All Star shows are that's another one. They're like rock and roll. They found like a really good home venue, and they've like honed in on making that home venue as successful as possible. And that's why,
Hmm.
like, in terms of especially Padstow and like the work that Mitch puts in at Padstow, like I can only see it getting bigger and bigger, and it has ever since when I first debuted in All Star. Like I think it was like a year and a half ago. Every time he's leveled up, so like I'm actually pretty keen. But you're right, we do definitely need to bring in some
Hmm.
more like established teams to fill up the tag team division. Because even me and Otis, we weren't an established team when we first started teaming together. Like we were just kind of like put together, but it worked. But I do think it'd be a good idea to bring in just some. I don't know if
Hmm.
like the tag team scene in New South Wales isn't crazy, crazy, crazy deep. Like how many other established tag teams are going around? Like probably in New South Wales, there's probably only like 6 or 7 of them, but I think it'd be a good idea to bring some in.
Hmm. Someone says here that the original Graces, Robbie Zico and
I
Tristan
would
Slade.
I would kill to wrestle the Graces. That'd be such. I thought we were going to. I heard that we were going to, but it might have just been like miscommunication. But Mitch, if you're watching, I would kill to wrestle the Graces. That'd be such a good match. I've been wanting to wrestle Rob for so long, but normally doesn't work because we're both heels everywhere.
Uh, velocities or back pain? Back pain
Yeah,
velocities.
bring them all, bring them all. But yeah, that'd be.
Zuzu
We haven't.
There's
Me
a
and
new
Otis haven't
tag
really
team in the
wrestled.
world.
We haven't really wrestled too many like established tag teams, so like I think that would be because we're still trying to work through our kinks. I wouldn't even really call us. We're not a polished tag team, but I think wrestling, like people like the Velocities that have been teaming for so long, I think that would like really help us in figuring out the exact direction we want to go with our teaming. So, like, I would love to wrestle any like established tag team or just a team that's been wrestling for a long time together. I think that could help me and Otis a lot.
All right, before we end, I need a Morgan Rose shirt. I've been dying to get one for the past year and a half to 2 years. I need one as soon as possible. Where can I buy one?
I've I guess at the shows, I've got like a box full in the boot of my car that I bring to every show, but I'm always too lazy to put them at the merch desk. So I just be giving them out. So next time I see you at a show, I'll make sure that I have them on me because I have them in every show. They're just in the boot of my car and I never take them out. So I'll make sure to get you one.
All right, before we end, future goals in wrestling. What are some of your goals to accomplish over the next 5 years?
5 years, Jesus, that's a long ass time. Well, in 5 years, I'm gonna be bridging on 30. So, well, I'll be bridging on 28. So, I want to at least have wrestled internationally, definitely interstate. I want to wrestle interstate by like I've made some like inroads into wrestling interstate like probably within the next 3 or 4 months, which would be cool. And I've talked to some international things. Next year, I'm definitely going to go overseas to train because the way that my work is going to figure out, I'm going to have like a few months paid leave. So I'm definitely going to go overseas to train, whether it be Japan or America, probably Japan, and just see where I can go from there. Just try and do the best that I can do. I'm not going to try and set like any wildly unreasonable goals, but just get as far as I can get. I don't want to like shortchange myself. So, however far I can get, I will get that far.
Got another comment. Would love to see you on a slam show in Canberra. Why the fuck would you want to go to Canberra? It's a fucking shithole. Why? I don't like
I've
Canberra.
seen
People in
some of
Canberra suck.
I've never been to Canberra except for like when I was in year 6, but I've seen some of the crowds that they're drawing, and I don't know who runs Slam, but my DMs are most certainly open. I've seen Lee goes up to Slam and stuff all the time, and they draw mint crowds. So whoever runs Slam, my DMs are wide open.
Literally wide open, guys. Don't forget tomorrow night, Kingdom. Kingdom. If you can't be there, we'll be on YouTube in the next couple of weeks, hopefully, because I will be back. Hopefully, next show, November 4th. Oh, okay. He thinks it's Mikey Broderick's
Oh, all right,
that,
yeah. So
that runs Slam.
yeah, I've never talked to him before, but hell, might need to hit some people up, try and get myself in there.
Might have to. There you guys. Tomorrow night is Kingdom up at Club Maitland City. Upcoming show for me. World Series next Friday, IWA next Saturday, and then 2 weeks later, Wrestling Go. Speaking of Wrestling Go, we somewhat missed you last show because it was a very special tribute show to Kyle. I think the crowd was pretty damn loud. Obviously, Kyle's dad went, one of Kyle's mates went, and Kyle was front row, and I could hear him. He was loud the entire show. Wrestling Go,
Yeah, it
upcoming
was.
show is 3 weeks away. Riverston. Fucking Riverston. Riverstone. So shit out there. It's like a little country town type thing. But nah, it's been fun. Morgan, thank you. As my famous leader, Mr. Jim Cornette says, everyone watching, thank you. Fuck you. Bye bye now. I can't play this song.